Alright, press her further. Ms. Andrews, I'm convinced that, as you said, you made a mistake at the scene of the crime. What I really want to know is what this mistake was. Actually, so would I. I'm sorry. It's kind of embarrassing. When I set the glass down on the dresser, I accidentally knocked the flower vase over. Rubble, rubble, rubble. Ooh, nice ass. For flower vase? Are you talking about the one on the floor in the crime photo? This mess of glass shards? It was originally on top of the dresser. And when I bumped into it with my elbow, it fell onto the guitar case. Why would you withhold such an important piece of information? I'm sorry. I thought that since the crime scene was already in disarray, that people would simply assume the vase was just another part of that mess. It looks like yet another fact has come to light here. Please add this and anything else you have to reveal to your testimony. I'm sorry, but I have nothing more to add. I didn't touch anything else. Alright, there. I was the one who knocked the flower vase over where it fell onto the guitar case. Let me save. We got a little bit further here before I do anything. Because I'm going to press her, because remember, they said the guitar case was wet. Yeah, it's funny, because they said only the top of the guitar case was wet. Yet if the vase fell on it, wouldn't the whole thing have been wet? So it doesn't make sense. Push her. Alright, what kind of flower vase was it? It was a glass vase, and it was fairly big and heavy. I thought I could try to take Juan's pulse, so I set the glass I was holding down on the dresser. And that's when my elbow accidentally hit the vase. That's odd. I thought she was always in total control of herself. That's what she would like people to think. Always be mindful of the gap between the perception and reality. Doesn't sound like there's any glaring contradictions in her testimony just now. I warned you earlier that she would not crack so easily. The only way to make her is to keep on the offensive and not let up. The only way you're going to catch her is with some very strong, decisive evidence. I have to find something. I just have to. For Maya's sake. Alright. After that, I went to Juan's room. Here was his dead body. I was in shock. The exact scene. Alright. So, there's two things I'm thinking. Where she says it's the exact scene as the crime scene photo. That's one. Okay. This is not a contradiction. Well, it could be. She was the one who knocked the flower vase over where it fell into the guitar case, right? But the thing is, there's water, but only on the top of the lid. In the picture, the lid is open. So the vase, if it fell onto this opened guitar case, it would have went inside the case, not on the top of the case. So that's a lie. The problem is I need to try a few things. I don't know which is right. Like here, what I saw was naturally the same scene as in the crime scene photo. I'm afraid if I present the guitar, I'm gonna fail. Fuck. There's a few things I'm thinking. The guitar case for the final one statement. For this one, the photo, because she'll say, oh, the photo's correct. We'll say, well, then why is the bottle of tomato juice full in the photo if you poured that glass, right? And then here, she says what she saw was the same as the crime scene photo. That's, I mean, I could just easily just present the photo and say, prove it. But I don't know which one is first. Alright. I'm going to present probably the guitar here. I don't know if this is going to work, though. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Alright, I got a theory. Let's look at the photo again. In the photo, we see the guitar case is open, the bottle of juice is full, and all that mess is on the floor, right? But she admitted that she knocked over the vase. So this statement is a contradiction. Here you go. You testified that you knocked back the flower vase over. Is this correct? Yes. And are you sure it fell onto the guitar case? Is there some problem with what I said? It's not some problem, it's a major problem. It's true that the top of the guitar case was wet with water. However, that's exactly what's so strange. Ms. Andrews, you testified that the vase fell onto the guitar case. However, if that was true, the case should have gotten wet on the inside, not the outside. That's exactly what I said. Rubble, 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 rubble. Well, that's very true. Furthermore, there's one other strange thing about this guitar case. What is that? Let's take another look at the crime scene photo. The remains of the vase are scattered on the floor. What is wrong with that? If the guitar case was open when the vase fell, the glass shards would be inside, not outside the case. What is your point, right? That the case was closed at the time the vase was knocked over? Is that all? No, think back to what Miss Andrews testified to. She said that other than the vase, she didn't touch anything else. Yes, that's right. She did implicitly say she didn't touch the guitar case. But this whole matter with the guitar case is a dead end. The bright red guitar was found at the studio. It has no bearing on this case at all. Well, that very well may be, however. That the guitar case does seem to have no relation to this case. Seems that there's no deeper meaning to the guitar case. Well, Mr. Wright, you think we need to hear more details about the guitar case? You gotta remember what Mia's advice was. Make her press her. Make her testify. The empty guitar case. I believe this is a crucial piece of the puzzle. Oh, I can't believe anyone would reach for straws like this. But it is you. I can't believe I'm doing this either. Alright, I'll follow along for now. Ms. Andrews, please testify to the court about the guitar case. Yes, Your Honor. Alright, the guitar case. I don't remember too clearly because I was a bit dazed. I suppose I must have opened the guitar case after I knocked the vase over. It's not a big deal though, right? The case was empty after all. As for why I opened the case, even I don't know. What? Even I don't know. Looks like this really wasn't a very important point. This wastefulness is such a familiar feeling by now that it's almost comforting. Anyway, I'll just go ahead and start the cross-examination. Using any way to change the topic. A convenient escape for a weak man. Okay. I don't remember too clearly because I was a bit dazed. During your testimony just now, did you remember those events clearly in your mind? Well, you see... Are you sure you're the one who opened the guitar case? She's waiting for someone to tell her if she should answer or not. Her codependency is coming through, huh? Well, Ms. Andrews? Yes, it was me. I suppose I must have opened the guitar case after I knocked the vase over. So you opened the guitar case then? Yes, well, maybe. Why did you open the guitar case? Huh? Mr. Kurita's dead body was right there in front of you, wasn't it? I would think that the first thing you would do is call for help, not open a guitar case. As the witness has said multiple times, when she found the dead body, she was dazed. Maybe I was curious to know if the bright red guitar was alright or not. Although, maybe the criminal took it. Why would she care about the bright red guitar? But getting back on topic,